What's up, everybody? Dustin with Bully Detailing and Automotive Repair. We brought in this Dodge Journey tonight. Customer had a complaint of braking issues. I did do a brake inspection on it. I did find out the brake pads were below spec. I did find that the caliper was seized. One side of the brakes were lower than the other. When I was compressing the piston, I did find that it was very hard to try to push back. Before I did the brake inspection, however, I did check some of the steering and suspension components. I thought if I was going to do the brakes, now would be the perfect opportunity to shoot a video on the steering and suspension components and what failed. If you want to come on in, I'll show you this. This is actually called an outer tie rod. This controls your steering. This is your inner tie rod. So if you do go to a shop and somebody asks you or tells you that you got an outer tie rod that's bad, that's loose, this is critical. If this breaks on you, your wheel will basically get shoved into the fender. It's very dangerous. For something as small as it is, it can cause some serious damage and potentially hurt somebody. So I wanted to make sure that I was going over what I found and what it looks like to kind of check these components. This way, if you have a jack at home or something like that, you can jack up your own car and take a look at it. If it comes a little bit intimidating to try to replace it, I'll be more than happy to do it for you. So what we're going to do is we're going to zip on a couple lug nuts on this wheel, and I'll show you what I'm testing for. Other than that, the brakes turned out great. Everything's put back together. However, due to parts being unavailable tonight, we're going to wait until the morning to finish up this tie rod job. But we'll end up doing all the brake pads and rotors on it, just so that my job is almost completed. And this brings up another good point. Impacts are great just to get the lug nuts started on a wheel. If your local mechanic or whoever your trusted go-to guy is not torquing these wheels down, because everything on a car or truck, they have a torque spec that needs to be followed. Make sure that they're double checking all of their torques. A lot of times some of the industry uses torque sticks. I don't recommend using torque sticks. I recommend just torquing them down. If you do not have a torque wrench, I do recommend that you go buy one. Even if you get a flat tire or something like that, you should always torque everything down. So we have the wheel on, a couple lug nuts, but it's enough so that you can see for testing purposes. So we're going up and down, we're checking the bearing to make sure that there's not a lot of play in the bearing, the wheel bearing or the hub assembly. And then we're going to go left to right. This is checking the tie rods. As you can see, that it has an excessive amount of wear to it. This is very dangerous. As your wheel is spinning, that's what's going on. All it takes is a sharp turn, a hard bump, that brakes, your whole wheel turns in, and basically you're riding that rim. So pay to get your inspections done. Definitely have your technician just overlook everything to make sure that everything is okay. At this point, I did not want to release this vehicle until I made sure that this woman is safe. Definitely consult with people. If you have any questions, hit me up. I'll be more than happy to help you out. But it's a good example of a bad example. So until next time, man, I'll talk to you guys later, and inbox me at any time. Be more than happy to help you.
Call trouble, oh yeah.